Theodore was setting off for work. It was garbage day, time to collect all the garbage around the harbor. And garbage meant Guysborough. "Good morning, Guysborough," called Theodore, smiling his sunniest smile and tooting his warmest whistle.
"What's good about it?"
grumbled Guysborough.
"I'm still a garbage barge, and you're still a tugboat."
Now, Guysborough is the world's grumpiest garbage barge. But Theodore always tried to find a way to enjoy his time with him. "The sun is shining," said Theodore, "and the waves are warm."
"Sun makes my garbage extra stinky,"
snarled Guysborough.
"and salt water makes my rudder itch."
Theodore was used to Guysborough's grumpiness, but he reminded himself to steer clear of other ships and boats. You see, Theodore thought that the barge was so grumpy, no one else could possibly want to be around him. Philip and Fillmore, the ferry twins, tooted "hello" to Theodore as he moved into the harbor with Guysborough.
"The smell of rotten garbage in the morning."
Guysborough hollered at the twins.
"To some, it's horrible. To me, it's disgusting."
Theodore hurried the barge away from the twins before Guysborough could say anything else.
"Rotten ferries,"
griped Guysborough. The first stop of the day was Shediac, the supply shed.
"Good morning, Theodore,"
called Shediac. "Good morning," said Theodore.
"Do they have you busting your gunnels with gunk and goo, too?"
Guysborough bellowed at Shediac. "We'll be out of here before you know it," Theodore called quickly to Shediac. As soon as the garbage was loaded onto Guysborough, Theodore took off.
"Rotten shit,"
groused Guysborough. Northumberland's submarine was just coming back from his nightly underwater ocean patrol.
"Morning, Theodore,"
he called.
"Do you have a load of yucky, stinky garbage?"
Guysborough shouted at the sub.
"Dump it on me! That's what I'm here for!"
"He's feeling a little cranky today," Theodore called to Northumberland as he quickly towed Guysborough away.
"I'll be in a worse mood tomorrow,"
griped Guysborough. Theodore and Guysborough moved along in silence a moment.
"Theodore,"
said Guysborough. "Yes, Guysborough?" said Theodore.
"No one ever says hello to me."
"Yes, I suppose that's true," said Theodore.
"And why do you suppose that is true?"
said Guysborough. "Well, you do call everyone rotten," said Theodore as gently as he could.
"Well, what's that got to do with anything?"
growled Guysborough. Theodore didn't say anything, but inside, he was certain that if someone ever called Guysborough rotten, his feelings would be hurt. Theodore decided that from now on, he'd make extra sure he kept that grumpy barge far away from everyone. Later that day, the dispatcher sent Theodore to help Digby. Theodore found the little cable ship waiting for him along the coast, just outside the harbor. Digby was digging up his old cables and putting new ones in their place.
"Well, bless me barnacles, if it isn't Theodore Tugboat,"
chirped Digby.
"I haven't seen you in a dogfish's age."
"Well, that's because you haven't gotten stuck in a while."
Theodore grinned. You see, Digby was always getting stuck somewhere, and Theodore was always helping him get unstuck.
"I do get stuck me fair share,"
agreed Digby.
"I am a floating disaster just waiting to happen."
Another thing about Digby was that he always told you exactly what he thought, even if it was about himself. Theodore used his towing cable to move Digby's old cables out of the way, while Digby laid his new ones in their place.
"Say, Theodore,"
called Digby.
"Yes," said Theodore.
"I have always wondered, where do all my old cables end up?"
"End up?" repeated Theodore.
"Yes," continued Digby. "I have always felt very close to my cables. They may be kind of rough and ragged on the outside, but they are still beautiful inside to me."
"Well," said Theodore, "I guess they go to the junk dock."
"And how did they get there?"
said Digby.
"Well, I suppose Guysborough
takes them," Theodore answered slowly.
"Guysborough,"
repeated Digby.
"A lovely lyrical name, like a song. Have I ever met this Guysborough?"
"No," Theodore smiled. "You'd remember him."
"I think I would like to meet him,"
said Digby.
No, you wouldn't, said Theodore quickly. I mean, you can't. That is, he can't. He's kind of busy. Forever.
Well, I'll see if he has a spare moment,
said Digby.
as soon as I finish with these here cables tomorrow. You know, Theodore, I have a feeling this could be the start of a beautiful relationship.
Oh, no, it won't, Theodore groaned to himself.
That night, Theodore was tossing and turning. He was having a terrible dream. He was dreaming that Digby was trying to meet Guysborough. And no matter how hard he tried, Theodore couldn't keep Digby and Guysborough apart. Wherever Theodore turned with Guysborough, Digby was there. There he was again. And Digby was about to tell Guysborough exactly how he felt about it.
Rotten!
He cried. Theodore woke up wide-eyed and shaking.
What's rotten, Theodore?
Yawned Hank. If Guysborough ever met Digby, Theodore mumbled to himself, that would be worse than rotten. The following morning, even before the sun had come up, Theodore motored over to the junk dock and grabbed Guysborough.
Where are we going?
Said Guysborough.
To get garbage.
Called Theodore.
But it's not garbage day.
Guysborough protested.
It's a spring cleaning,
Shouted Theodore.
I hate being clean.
Groaned Guysborough.
I'd rather float around and let the flies bother me. At least they like me.
Well, meanwhile, in another part of the harbor, Digby was setting off to meet Guysborough. The first place he looked was the junk dock.
Have you seen Guysborough?
He asked the junk dock, whose name was Jasper. Nope, said Jasper.
He does live here, does he not?
Digby continued. Nope, said Jasper. Of course, nope is all Jasper ever says,
Well, this is the junk dock, is it not?
said Digby. Nope, said Jasper.
Are you telling me you are not a dock,
Frowned Digby, beginning to lose his patience.
and that you are not completely covered in junk?
Nope, said Jasper.
What a disagreeable dock.
Muttered Digby, steaming off.
I can only imagine what the garbage barge is like.
Theodore had towed Guysborough to an out-of-the-way little cove along the coast.
Theodore,
Griped Guysborough.
there's no garbage out here.
We better check,
Puffed Theodore.
inside.
Theodore began to push Guysborough into the cove.
This is a tight squeeze.
He grunted. Theodore backed up to give Guysborough a good shove. Guysborough popped into the cove, and Theodore was popped in right after him. And they were both stuck,
Rotten idea.
said Guysborough. At least Digby will never find us here, Theodore said to himself. Back in the big harbor, Digby was getting into a pretty rotten mood himself. No one seemed to know a thing about Guysborough, except that he was grumpy,
This is a complete waste of valuable time.
shouted Digby. Digby decided to visit his new cables up along the coast instead, and off he went, rumbling his engine grumpily.
Do you hear that?
Said Guysborough.
I don't hear anything.
Said Theodore.
Sounds like an engine.
Glared Guysborough.
Might be a ship coming. We better call for help.
Theodore suddenly had an awful feeling, just like in his terrible dream the night before.
No,
He cried.
Theodore.
Digby,
He stammered.
what are you doing here?
Well, I could ask you the same question.
Said Digby.
I'm kind of stuck.
Said Theodore.
Now, Theodore,
Said Digby.
you know that's my job around here.
Digby was always getting stuck somewhere.
And who's that there with you?
Headed Digby, peering into the cove.
Oh, no one.
Theodore said quickly, trying to look bigger so he could hide Guysborough behind him.
Guysborough,
Glared Guysborough.
who wants to know?
Guysborough.
Said Digby right away.
I have been looking all over tarnation for you. I heard you were grumpy, but I didn't know you'd have such a powerful smell on you, too. Oh, I should have followed the stinkiness right to you, boy.
Do you think I'm grumpy? Said Guysborough kind of softly.
He didn't mean it,
Said Theodore.
And am I really stinky?
Said Guysborough.
Like rotten fish.
Replied Digby. Theodore closed his eyes. He couldn't look. Poor Guysborough.
You are possibly the grumpiest, stinkiest thing I have ever come across on land or water.
Well, Theodore braced himself for what Guysborough would say next.
Oh, well, that's the nicest thing anyone ever said to me.
Said Guysborough. Theodore couldn't believe his ears. Digby and Guysborough were getting along.
You mean?
He said to Digby.
You like Guysborough?
Like him?
Said Digby.
Why, I think Guysborough is the catfish's whiskers. He's rough and rugged on the outside, like my old cables, but inside, ha-ha, a thing of beauty.
Well, what's not to like about me?
Added Guysborough. Digby pulled Theodore out of the cove, and Theodore pulled Guysborough. The three friends set off back into the harbor together.
Theodore,
Whispered Digby.
I told you this was going to be the start of a beautiful relationship.
Rotten cable ship.
Grumbled Guysborough. But Guysborough was all smiles. And so was Theodore.